Greetings everyone, welcome to a new live stream, also with a new video. Let me see what's going on here. You can hear. So greetings one and greetings all. Welcome to a new live stream. And I want to talk about something that's very sad in these last days. It's already prophesied in the Bible. It's already prophesied in the Bible of what would come in the last days, what would happen in the last days. And we're in that time where we can see the Bible fulfilling. And from my understanding of the scripture, these things don't happen solely because God wanted to happen. But these things happen because of where man is going, how man has become. The sad reality of these last days that many of us will have to face up to is that family is not really family anymore. Family is not really family again, for the most part, for most people. You know, I'm getting a whole lot of stories from people. I'm seeing a whole lot of things happening in this time. I can start to realize that the family that you were born into, sometimes the family that you are going to continue with in life. Greetings, Sister Georgia, Sister Denise, Sister Kerry. Greetings, everybody who's coming in. Greetings, Face. All of you is here. Anne-Marie, Annie. I'm going to try not to stay here for long. As you guys join in, you can tap the screen to help the live stream to keep flowing. You can share this out if you want. Family is not family again. We're in a time now where family, the one that should be building you up, it is the one that is tearing you down. The one that should be supporting you is the one that is actually running competition with you. The one that should be encouraging you is the one that is actually discouraging you. The one that should want to see the best for you is the one that wants to see the worst for you. That's the time that we're living in now. We're living in a time where family is no longer family. And it's a sad reality. It's a thing that we don't want. But it's a thing that's happening. And no matter how sometime you try to even work it out, no matter how sometime you will even try to even say compromise, like, you know, look past what's going on, look past the things that happened in the past, you know, look past everything that people said, that people done, because you know in yourself that you have said and done things that are not right. You know in yourself that there are times when you even reacted in a way that's not favorable. And what is so funny is that even when you reacted in a way that was not favorable, you have the courage to apologize. You have the courage to say, you know what, even though at them started up, or even though at them, you know, do something we never like, you know, my retaliation of things was not right. My retaliation was not how I'm supposed to retaliate, and so you will apologize and you will try to make things right, only for them to still want to use your past against you. Greetings, Sister Charlene. Greetings, Shalom. Only for them to still try to use your past against you same way. Only for them to still try to create havoc in your life. Only for them to still try to sabotage you. Only for them to still try to destroy whatever it is that you're building. Family is not family anymore. In these last days, your family is not your family. If you find a family that is united and working together and so forth, man, glorify God to see that. Because in these times we can see where families tearing down family. Sometimes mothers are tearing down their own daughters, tearing down their own sons, brothers turning against their brothers, sisters turning against their own sisters. That's what we see going on now. And one of the things that is very tough about this situation is that when you come to serve God, you don't want to serve God and still walk in unforgiveness. Here's the challenge now for most of us now. Because most of us who are going through this are people that come to serve God in spirit and in truth. And you don't want to serve God in malice. You don't want to say you're serving God, but you're still walking in unforgiveness. You're still walking in malice. You're still walking in hatred. You're still walking in these things. And so now you're in a wrestle now. You're basically wrestling between keeping them around you, having them around you, dealing with them, from cutting them off. You're wrestling between wanting to do the right things. In these last days where family is no longer family, but at the same time you want to serve God, you want to please God, you want to ensure that your heart is right before God. That's where the struggle is now. The struggle is between how they're dealing with you, what the drama that they want to continue, and then your walk with Christ, that you want to walk with Christ with clean hands and a pure heart. This is where the real struggle is. For some, in few cases, things can change. But I'm going to tell you this, people, in most cases, it will not change. I have to turn yourself away from some of these family members. In most cases, it will never change. I'm telling the truth. In most cases, no matter what you try, no matter how you try to make things better, no matter how you try to make amends, no matter how you try to compromise, no matter how you apologize, it won't get better. They will continually do things to make things get worse. And if you don't careful now, you are forgiving them and inviting them back in your space only for them to hurt you even more. And then that will create more resentment, that will create more bitterness, that will create more regret. I'm telling you, that will create even more regret. In a time where family is not family anymore, you're gonna have to know how to deal with who you're dealing with. Because let me tell you this, your own family can destroy your walk, even with Christ too. You want to come and serve God, but they're making this walk so hard for you because they're constantly hurting your feelings. And even they're trying to push past what you're feeling to say, I want to honor God by honoring my mother, honoring my father. Sometimes they are the one provoking you to wrath. They are the one doing things and saying things to you, or saying things about you that is provoking you to wrath, that is making you more bitter. I'm telling you, people, in a time where family is no longer family, you're gonna have to know how to deal with them. Some of them you're gonna have to limit your time around them, and then some of them you have to literally cut them off and pray that they may find peace. Some of them you're gonna literally just cut them off, because if you don't cut them off, they might continually make your life a living hell. They might continually come along and create mischief. They might continually come along and create havoc. And even sometimes when you even cut them off, even though you cut them off, they're still trying to make your life a living hell. They still have their mouth on you. They still have their mouth on you, speaking bad about you. And anybody who they know you, they spread propaganda to them about you, because they hate you for whatever reason. Some of them hate you because some of them hate you because they know that something about you was different from a young age. Some of them fight you from a very young age. Some of them was making life difficult for you from a very young age. Yes, they took care of you. They do what families do. Under one roof, you eat, you drink, make sure you go to school, all of that. But even in the midst of all of that, they were still attacking your self-esteem. They were still attacking your confidence. They were still attacking you spiritually. They were still attacking you in your soul. They were still trying. They were doing what they were supposed to do for you physically, but spiritually they were hindering you. Sometimes when you look back, sometimes when you really take a look back without any partiality, you just look back and don't be partial. I don't have no favoritism in your mind. You look back and realize, say, man, I was getting a whole lot of fight and never even didn't know it. I was greetings, Sister Susan. Greetings, everyone who's coming in. You guys can tap the screen, share this out if you want. I'm talking about family. I know family in these last days are not family anymore. Family in these last days are not family anymore. Sometimes when you look back now, you realize that, man, we used to get some real fight in our life. We used to get some real tear down. You know, they used to speak some things over me. Greetings, sister. They used to speak some things over me. They used to speak some things about me. They used to speak some things in me that was not right. It's when you start to really look back, you realize, man, I can remember days when I used to save my money and they were the ones who used to try to steal my money from me or try to use manipulation to get my money from me or so forth. I can remember when I used to pursue certain things and they used to discourage me from pursuing certain things. I can remember when I used to try and they were the first one to tell me that what I'm doing or what I'm pursuing will not work. I remember when I was trying to, just make a difference, and they were the first one to try and tear me down. They were the first one to try and discourage you in what you do. And then as soon as you start to break away from them now, you become a big man, you become a big woman, at them time they start to really realize what was going on. Because it starts to become more blatant. Not only are you recognizing what used to happen back in the past, you start to see their action more blatant in front of you. You start to see that they was really against you. Everything start to make sense to you. You realize that family was not family at all. Family was not family at all. The sad truth is that in but in most family, anywhere somebody is ambitious, anywhere where somebody is ambitious, anywhere where somebody just come in a family to make a change, anywhere where somebody is not willing to continue the toxicity in the family, that person will actually be the problem. Check it out. The one who actually want the solution will be the problem. That is showing you that many families are not families. Because if these people was really family to you, they would join you in creating the solution. They would join you and say, yeah, me know the things happened in the past. Me know the things was said in the past. Things was done in the past. But make we look past that and make we try to fix it. No, they won't join you in finding the solution. They will fight you to keep the problem. They won't join you and say, yes, we know, so we do things and we say things and we fight each other and we do all those stuff. But now we are big people now. Now we are big man, we are big woman now. We're off age now. Can we look past that and can we just make things better? They won't do that. They still want that very same pattern of negativity to continue. They still want that very dramatic things to continue. Greetings, Brother Jeremy. They still want the manipulation to continue. They still want all this negativity to continue same way. They do not want things to get better. They do not want you to get better. Family is not family anymore. It is a sad thing, but family is not family anymore. Most, not all, but most families are not families anymore. They tear down, they discourage, they fight the one. They fight the one who wants to make things better. They fight the one who wants to see the family change. They fight the one who wants to see the family grow. They fight the one who wants to see the family happy. They fight the one who wants to see the family progressing. They fight the one who actually want the best for the family. They fight the one who actually want boss everybody. They know in themselves. Don't think that they do not know that your heart is genuine and you actually want things better. Don't think they don't know that. They know it, but they still fight it. Don't think they don't know that if you get better, if you fly out tomorrow and things start going for you, you're going to help out local brother, you're going to help out local sister, you're going to help out big brother, you're going to help out big sister, you're going to help out mother, you're going to help that one day with fit. Then they know it, but they still fight you. They still try to tear you down. They still try to discourage you. They know it, because who is the one they always call when they're in trouble? Talk to me. Who is the one they always call when they're in trouble? In most cases, when their back is against the wall, who is the one they call? You. Who is the one they call when they want certain counseling? You. Who is the one they call when they want a little bail out of a trouble that they get themselves into? You. So they know that you have a heart for them. They know that you will help them out. They know all of that. And what they do? They still fight you down. Family is not family anymore. I hear some stories from some people who even now, while they're big people, their own family is trying to make their life a living hell. Highly appreciate you, Jay. Highly appreciate you. Everybody hear me same way? I know people who are big people, big woman, big woman, big man, where their family is still trying to make their life a living hell. There are some families you can't even introduce your spouse to them, because if you introduce a spouse to them, they will get close to your spouse to now separate you and your spouse. There are some family you can't even introduce a good friend to them, because it's only a matter of time before they start trying to separate you and your friend, try to make your friend look at you differently, try to turn even your friend into your enemy. These people are your friends, and now they want to make your friends their friends in order to destroy you. I'm telling you, family is not family anymore. Families in these last days is not family anymore, but the Bible prophesies about it. The Bible prophesies about these times. And so when you see these things happening in people, as I was saying earlier, the biggest challenge for us, which I want to talk about in this live stream, the biggest challenge for you, for me, and for all people who are facing this right now is the challenge of walking with Christ. Blessing, Sister Christina. The challenge of walking with Christ with a clean hand and a pure heart. That's the biggest challenge we have. The biggest challenge is that you're gonna still have to walk in forgiveness, but you're gonna also have to still walk in wisdom. Come out of the way, yes. You still have to try to forgive. You still have to forgive. You still have to keep your hands clean and your heart pure throughout all of this. You cannot walk in bitterness. You can't allow them to make you walk in bitterness. You cannot allow them to make you walk in grief. You cannot allow them to make you walk in malice. You can't allow them to make you walk in none of this. This is going to be your biggest challenge. This is going to be your biggest wrestle. Because these are people you love. These are people you want to honor. These are people that you actually want the best for. But they're going to be used to make your life a living hell. And if you're not careful, you're going to be bitter. You're going to be vengeful. And sometimes you're going to even be revengeful too. So some of these people, you're going to have to cut them off. Not that you really want to, but you're trying to preserve your soul. You're trying to keep your hands clean. You're trying to keep your heart pure. So some of them, you're going to have to cut them off and hope so they come to their sense. Hope so when they not see you dealing with them, they can consider them ways. Hope when they see so you really just cut things off and cut them off, they can come to their sense and realize, say, what me really do for make? What me really do for make Travis not deal with me again? with the hope that they will do that. Make them really consider their ways. Sad thing is that some will never consider their ways. Sometimes when they cut them off, they make the situation even worse. They will go around and talk about how they get rich and switch, or they sell out everybody, or some of them even say, oh, you're bad mind. Some of them will also, oh, you're bad mind, excuse me, or you're bad mind, or you're hateful, or you're good. Then start finding how man even say, because you just cut them off because you want peace. Because they want to stay around to have trouble. You have some of them, they feel bad because they can't stay in their life to create havoc. So they're upset with you because they can't stay around to create more havoc. They can't stay around to create more problems. You have many families, they grow up in dysfunctionality, they grow up being dysfunctional. They grow up in the chaos and they believe that that is life. And if no chaos and no dysfunction is going on, they feel so they not live. And when you know, wake up and recognize this dysfunctionality, when you wake up and realize this toxicity, when you wake up and realize all of this and decide, say, you know what, I'm not gonna walk in this. I'm not gonna walk in this toxicity anymore. I'm not gonna walk in this wickedness anymore. Me gonna change. They upset with you because you don't want the toxicity. They upset with you because you don't want the negativity. They upset with you because you choose peace. I'm telling you, sometimes when you even cut them off, they're still going to try to make your life difficult. They try to make your life difficult while they were around you, and they will try to make your life even difficult even when they're not around you. And remember again, the biggest challenge for you is to find your peace, is to keep your hands clean and keep your heart pure. Somebody say here, let's read this, and it says, and they will come for you because and use the fact you walk with Christ. Amen, Sister Lily. Sister Lily is something very important here. Truly, they will use your walk with Christ against you. Use your walk with Christ on you. Some of them will even still come with the whole negativity, the whole toxic behavior, and try to draw you back into who you used to be. Try to draw you back when they used to cuss bad word. Try to draw you back in you reacting, just to use your walk with Christ against you. Now you say you're a Christian, I say you're a Christian, and look how you behave. Some of them use it against you. Oh, you're walking with Christ and you're not forgiveness and honestly not a Christian. Yeah, man, the man start using even your walk with Christ against you too. The moment you start walk with Christ, they might try to use that as a means to manipulate you and keep you under their control. They will even quote script. So some of them are even Christians themselves, and they're upset that you following Christ. I'm telling you, they're upset that you are actually following Christ. Some of them will even tell you that you're taking your walk with Christ even more too serious. Yeah? Sorry, excuse me. Some of them will look at you and tell you that you're taking your walk with Christ too serious. You're taking your walk with God. You take God too serious. Can you imagine that? Your own Christian family, your own family that go to church, your own family that used to even bring it to church, drop down a church, then cover them with cloth and all that. The same family will go to church and ball every Sunday or every Sabbath. It's the very same one. When they see you start walking with Christ, when they see you start mending your ways, when they see you start changing your dress, change your talk, when they hear you praying, when they see you with a Bible in your hand, that also become a problem too. Family nowadays is not family. Families nowadays are not family. And you're gonna have to learn how to maintain your peace, maintain your walk with Christ. Somebody says here, I pray and fast frequently. When the toxic family members appear in my dream, I always beat them. Glory be to God. And this is another thing again. This is one more thing again. You have some families there, witches there, warlocks. You have mothers who are working witchcraft on their own children. You have even brothers, sisters who are very jealous of you. They're jealous of you from even a very young age. Jealous of you from you were even a child. Jealous of you. I was running competition with you. And you never know it. And poor you don't know that sometimes they go and inquire about you. Let me tell you this, you have family members that go and inquire about you. I'm talking uncles, aunties, I'm talking even when nephew grow up, I'm talking mothers, I'm talking brothers, sisters. Some of them go and inquire about you. I'm telling you. Because you have some families, like for instance, say aunties and uncles, or even grandmothers and so forth. You have some family, they come around the family and they recognize that there's something different about you, but they can't put their finger on it. But then there's something different about you as the child in the family. They realize that you can actually move different, you talk different. They just realize there's something different about you, but then just can't say it. And some of them go consult about you to Obia man. Some of them go consult about you to a reader man. I'm telling you, they do it. I'm telling you, they really do it. You have some family are like that. And when they do that now, they will take some things from you, or they will try to get something from the Obia man to bring to you, give it to you, to dampen your potential. There are some families, they're wicked like that. They allow the devil to use them like that, to the point where they will see something different about you, and before they come and nurture it, and encourage it and try to build you up because you are their nephew, you are their niece. No, they find out your potential, they find out your destiny, they find out what you're up to, and they try to destroy it. Yeah man, they will come and take your pictures to work witchcraft of you and damp you. And you can't perform in a school, but you're still fighting. Some of them will say that you are their favorite nephew, their favorite niece, just to get close to you, have you around them and so forth. But they're only doing that to destroy you, doing that to even take your virtue for their benefit too. So they come around and say you're them favorite niece, you're them favorite nephew, and then start give you gifts. But those gifts are gifts for exchanging. Hallelujah. Those gifts are gifts for exchanging. Those gifts are gifts. So when you receive them, excuse me, when you receive them, you come into a covenant or an agreement or a treaty or a pact with them. They forge their mischief in your life by law. Family in these days are not family. Mighty God, something here. Let's read this one right here. T-shirt boss said, when my father died, I finally got my breakthrough. It's so sad. That's one is very sad, but these are the realities that many people are facing in life. And you see, the thing is, when you start to grow up big now, when you start to become a big man, big woman, and then you start to say you're serving God, you start to pray more, you start to read your Bible more, you start to realize that things start to happen to them. You start to realize that things are happening to them. You know why? The more you start praying, is the more what they have put over you is lifting off of you. And when these things are lifting off of you, it's not gonna lift off and just go nowhere. It's gonna go. It have to go somewhere. Witchcraft have to land somewhere. Witchcraft have to stay somewhere. Witchcraft have to go somewhere. So it will start to go back onto them. They will start to receive those things, and things start to get rougher for them and tougher for them. And that's when they're gonna start to get used again, for come back again, for try to discourage you, dampen your soul, fight against you, because they try to keep and maintain that covenant. Keep and maintain that mischief that they forge in your life. Mighty God, families these days are not families. It is sad, but it's just the truth. Sister Georgia said they will take your clothing and pictures. True. So you have families who are running competition. You have even brothers who are running competition with you. Sometimes they say it even out of their own, excuse me. Sometimes they say it out of their own mouth. Yeah? Sometimes they say out of their own mouth, say they know say you're special. Sometimes they say out of their own mouth, say they know something special about you. You have some of them even call you the chosen one long before you know what a chosen one really is. Yeah, I have had that. You can even be the younger brother, the younger sister, and they're saying that you're the younger, bigger brother, or you're the younger, bigger sister. They know that something is special about you all along. Greetings, Lady Amazing. Glad to have you here. First, all those who are first time here, all those who are here for the first time, you are welcome. I usually go live speaking on biblical topics, but I'm talking today about family not being family, and how you have to keep your heart clean and your hands pure, regardless of what they have done. You still have to keep your hands clean and your heart pure, same way, people. You cannot make them soil your garment. You cannot allow them to make you walk in bitterness. You cannot allow them to make you walk in revenge. You cannot allow them to make you start to want to avenge yourself. You're gonna have to start to learn how to detect them and then reject them. They're gonna have to learn to detect what they're doing. Forgive them for what they have done. Forgive them for what they have said. But you still have to cut yourself off so this thing don't continue. The Bible says in the last days, perilous time will come. And how men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. They will be unthankful, unholy. They will be, they will be truth breakers, all of that. The Bible says from such people, you turn away. You have to learn to turn away from those people. You're going to have to learn to turn away from people who are trying to make your life and your walk with Christ more harder. Because listen, if you follow these people, and allow these people to create the havoc in your life, they will even turn you away from following God. Because in your mind, you're trying to be a good person to them. You're trying to do what the Bible says. You're trying to do what you believe Christ wanted to do pertaining to them. But they're still making things more difficult for you. They're still making things more harder for you. They're still trying to mash up what you're doing. They're still trying to discourage you in what you're doing. If you go through that year after year after year after year, even God will end up turning from. Because you wonder, oh God, how may I do the right thing by them? And all I'm getting is more hurt. All I'm getting is more discouragement. I may get a more hold down. I may get a more fight down. Everything that I put my hands to now work out. It's because you're staying where the curse is. It's because you're staying where they're still doing their wrongs. I'm telling you, my brother beat me up and cut off my ear when I was 14. Hold on, let me pin this. Alright, I'm pinned. But somebody say here, my brother beat me up and cut off my ear when I was 14. My ear stopped growing after that for 20 years. Mighty God. You see that? Some of the time they're very jealous of you, and the very things that they're jealous of you about, they will go after that. You have to pay attention, man. I see when it become big, you have to recognize what's going on and cut them off. You see, whatever it is they realize that you're good at, they try to attack it. Whatever they're jealous of you about, they attack it. They attack it, they go after it. Even when you start to grow older, some of them will start to try even close mark you. So whatever it is that you're doing, they start trying to close mark it. They start trying to mimic. They hate you, but they're trying to mimic everything that you're doing. They hate you, but they're still trying to mimic you. Now sometimes we end up even meet upon these people in friends. God, this is a spiritual thing too, Sometimes we grow up in such a toxic family and get used to this toxicity that we even start accepting friends who are of the very same spirit too. So even when you leave from the family, you start running up in friends like this because of the spirit. I'm telling you, you start running up in friends like this that start to do the very same thing too. The very same thing start to start to watch what you're doing, start to want to be like you. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong if you want to emulate something that you see is beneficial. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with if you see ambition, you emulate ambition. Nothing is wrong with none of that. But you see, the thing that is the problem is when they want to imitate, then eliminate. Is when they want to imitate, then eliminate you. Is when they want to start to do the things that they see that you're doing, walk the way you're walking, talk the way you're talking, and then you are supposed to get rid of. Are you supposed to get put down? Are you supposed to not do the things that you were doing? Some of them will try to stop you from doing the very same thing that they see you doing. I'm telling you, the very same thing that even attract them to you, the ambition that they see about you. They say, oh girl, me like about you, me like this about you, or yo brother, me rate to your move and so forth, you know, me rate to you're the ambitious youth and so forth, you know, and they start come around you. The very same thing when they say then rate is what they're gonna imitate, then try to eliminate. They will come around you, and you are the one even helping them out too. Sometimes you are the one to help them out, you are the one to encourage them, and when they think they reach somewhere in life, they start to even start boast on you. You start to see the true colors start come out. You start to see the true colors start to come out. I'm telling you. I'm talking about family not being family, and some friends not even being friends either. In these last days, people are not genuine. People are not genuine. People are not real. Majority of people, they have an ulterior motive. Majority of people, they have an ulterior motive when they see anybody that's off the light, when they see anybody that's different, when they see anybody that's even positive. I'm telling you, they will see you. You have some people, they will see you and they don't even know you. And then your life becomes a problem to them. Your very existence becomes a problem to them. I'm telling you, some of you are going through some monitoring. I'm not promoting paranoia or anything like that. But some of you are going to some monitoring from people who you don't even know. You become their obsession. They start to obsess about you, obsess about your life, and watching your every move. Start wishing you bad. You have people out there wishing you bad, and you don't even know them. I'm telling you, the first time I used to go through these things, I used to think that something was wrong with me. These things are probably paranoid, probably something wrong with how me I look on it. Probably something is wrong with me, because there are times when we have this thing where even this thing was programmed in us from a very young age too, where we were taught to believe that something was wrong with us anytime anything goes wrong. And so we always end up blaming ourselves, even for what people do. I have been there too. I have been there where things would happen even in family and so forth. And I know for certain that I am in the right. I never say nothing to hurt nobody. I never say nothing to do nobody nothing. But they try something. But when me retaliate now, or when me respond in a way when it's favorable, you know, I was brought up to believe that no man, so I must me. There must be something wrong with me. There must be something wrong with me. And so we grew up with this mind to believe that anything will happen, man, I must something with we. I must something about me. And that's a very good thing to have, you know. But you can't make them use it on you for your own destruction. Because you have some people, they will do things against you, say things about you, all of that, just to get a response from you to say your fault. It's good to introspect. It's good to examine yourself to see, alright then, was I wrong? Alright, me wrong this up, so I gotta apologize. But then there are times that we use that very soft heart that you have, that very contemplative heart where you have against you, to make you believe everything will go wrong and for your fault. Even when you were here in your own lane, even while you were sitting here in your own lane, not troubling nobody, and somebody come and try to make some mischief with you, and you respond and say, yo, I'm not in them phone share with you. Let's start go around and act as if you are the problem. Let's start growing and act as if something wrong with you, yet you are the one that's sitting here, mind your own business. Yet you are the one going through life. Some of the time you go through life so trying to be so humble that everywhere you go you just walk and keep your head down. You just walk, keep your head down. Me no want me no problem with nobody. You're the one who walk and just keep your head down in the community. Go do what you have to do, come back in. You're the one who is not looking any problem, looking any trouble, looking any scenarios to be made. You're that type of person. You're the one where if you're the one that if you're walking right here so right now, if you walk through a passage right now, let me turn this around here. Give you an example. Everybody still hear me? You're the one that if you're walking through this passage right now, and you see a crowd of people, yes sir. You now bother walk, you know. You not try to walk in nobody's way, you know. You know where you go do? You go take the long way. You go turn back and take the long way. And walk way around you, so. Even though you say you come and you say shorter, because you see the people them right here, so. You know what you do? You not bother walking in nobody's way. You don't want no problem to nobody. So you know what? You take the long way and come around and come here, so. I'm telling you. Yeah, just to avoid them, just to avoid confrontation, just to avoid any possible problem. You avoid it. You're the type of person. And even though you try to do all of that, people will still try to make a problem with you. And when you respond now or when you retaliate, you are the bad person. And you are the wicked one. Are you something wrong with you? Something up with you. You know? Yeah, man. They have people like that. They have demons in them that they just come and try to torment you. But you have to. Here's the key now. You have to. This is what I'm talking about. This is the solution I'm talking about in this live stream. You have to learn how to not make them fall, not allow them to make you fall into bitterness. Because you have some people out there, they're very miserable and they believe that you're supposed to be miserable with them too. There's some people they're very tormented and they believe you're supposed to be tormented like them too. I'm telling you. There's some people they're miserable, they're in misery, and you're just one piece in your peace and they believe that no, you should not be peaceful because I am not peaceful. I'm talking about strangers now. Even family members are like this. But sometimes when you're out in the road, in a community, or even at your workplace, you as a person that's trying to maintain peace, people have a problem with you wanting peace, wanting to maintain peace. So guess what now? We're going to disrupt this person's peace. They want to take your peace of mind just to call you negative. Yep. They will try to take your own peace of mind from you just to say something negative about you. Because they say that you're a positive person and you're going through being positive. They don't want you to have that type of reputation. They want to destroy and mash up your reputation. So you know what they do? Then try to create some havoc, something. Then try to do something. And them always know how to do something. This is the thing with many of these people. They know how to do something to try and draw you out. They're very wise to do evil, but they're never wise for the good. The Bible talk about them that they are wise to do what is evil, but for the good they have no knowledge. There's some people that's the only thing they can do is grow and create mischief. Grow and create problem. Grow and cause problem. But if you do anything good, they don't know how to make the first step, not the first plan. They have no plan of action for do what is good. But for do what is bad, for do what is evil, for create mischief, for separate, for destroy, for do all that, they know how to do it. I tell you. They know how to do it. Yeah, and they will see you they don't know you from nowhere. Yet you become a problem to them. Huh? Look at even at this live stream. I'm here talking something. I'm here talking the reality of something. I guess somebody come on the live stream just a while ago. A text. I don't even pay them no mind, because when they pay them mind, you give them energy. Yeah? They give them energy. This person come on the live stream saying there's nothing wrong or right in reality. Relax. It's not personal. Texting and asking, "Are you okay?" Don't give them the energy and then they left. When also not found the seat. These are the little people who not a peace in their heart. They don't have no peace in them. And when they see you talking something positive, doing something positive, they have to come and create some problem. They have to come and create some havoc, just to get a reaction out of you. And once they get the reaction out of you, then say, "See, you're going like you're positive. See, you're going like this. See, you're going like you're that." Some people just want to feel better about themselves by seeing you crashing out. By seeing you acting out a character. There are some people that they get a kick out of seeing you at your worst. A kick out of seeing you at your worst in every alley. I'm telling you. No peace they don't have, and they believe nobody else should have peace. Anyway, so as I'm saying from the beginning of this stream, in this time we realize that family ain't family anymore, even friends aren't friends anymore. You still have to forgive. You still have to move forward. You still don't allow them to make you become bitter. Choose peace. And if peace means they have to cut them off, you cut them off. If peace means they have to limit your time around them, you limit your time around them. Whatever peace means, you choose peace. Whatever is gonna give peace, you choose that. Because they're trying to take your peace from you to create negativity in your life. The Bible says, from such people you turn away. From such people you turn away. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you here for now and get back to work. Maintain your peace. You see, power is where peace is. Maintain your power, maintain your poise. Don't make them dry out. Don't make family dry out. Don't make anybody dry out. Yes, there are times when you have to rebuke. Yes, there are times when you have to put people in their place. But don't continue. Don't continue. Don't make them provoke you to wrath. Alright? Alright, so God bless you all and God keep you all. Until the next live stream, may the peace of God be with you. May His mercy be with you. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for being here with me, sister from Africa. I can't pronounce her name. The Generals 15, Christina, Isabella, Bro, Jermaine, Anne-Marie, Susan, Georgia. God bless you all and God keep you all. Until the next live stream, may the peace of God be with you and may His mercy be with you. Amen. Thank you. Highly appreciate you, General. Alright, blessings.